وَلَقَدْ أَرَيْنَاهُ آيَاتِنَا كُلَّهَا فَكَذَّبَ وَأَبَى قَالَ أَجِئْتَنَا لِتُخْرِجَنَا مِنْ أَرْضِنَا بِسِحْرِكَ يَا مُوسَى فَلَنَأْتِيَنَّكَ بِسِحْرٍ.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sihr al-Janoon. This is one of the most dangerous forms of sihr. Sihr al-Janoon, also known as sihr of madness or lunacy. And in these real videos, you will witness the exact moments when people pour this black magic on front doors and shops, often when no one is around to stop them, targeting the places where victims will unknowingly walk and fall into the traps of Jinn. This isn't just a superstition. This is a real spiritual crime done by people with hatred, envy, or personal revenge in their hearts, who go to magicians and ask for someone to suffer. In these videos, you will see shocking proofs. In the first 3 scenes, people are seen pouring strange liquids near shops and houses when no one is around. This is how sihr is often planted, secretly and quickly. Let's watch.
اللهم ابطل سحر التفريق بين الأبناء وآبائهم أو سحر التفريق بين الأبناء وأمهاتهم. اللهم ابطل سحرا تسبب في مرض الأبدان أو سحرا تسبب في سقم الأجسام أو سحرا تسبب في تبلد العقول أو سحر الجنون واختلال العقول. اللهم ابطل سحرا يدعو إلى حب المعاصي والشهوات أو سحرا يدعو إلى حب اتباع الهوى والملذات. اللهم أنزل رحمة من عندك تهدي بها قلوبنا وترفع بها البلاء عنا وتنزل معها الشفاء وتشفي بها الأدواء. اللهم اعصمهم من الشيطان ومن كيد ومكر شياطين الإنس والجان. اللهم اعصمهم من الشيطان ومن عين ونظرة شياطين الإنس والجان. اللهم اعصمهم من الشيطان ومن سحر وحسد شياطين الإنس والجان.
Now, how this is done, the magician working the jinn asks for the victim's name and their mother's name, and then demands personal items like pieces of hair, fingernails, clothes, or even photographs. These items are used to form spiritual link to the victim, and once the spell is completed, it is usually placed in water, powder, or objects, or like notes or dolls, and then the person is instructed to pour or hide it in places the victim will step or pass over. Sometimes it's poured on doorsteps, other times at shops, entrances, or crossroads, all common points where someone will unknowingly make contact. Once the victim steps on it, the sihr activates. The jinn assigned to the sihr enters the body, often through the foot, and begins its mission. The effect of sihr al-Janoon can be terrifying. Victims may be experiencing confusion, strong mood swings, screaming without a reason, laughing and crying at random, losing even memory, becoming aggressive, paranoid, and in many cases, developing symptoms that resemble mental illness. Some victims are misdiagnosed with psychiatric conditions. Where the root cause is spiritual, it becomes worse over time. And some victims even lose their ability to recognize family or take care of themselves, all because someone placed a cursed liquid where they walk. Now you just saw it with your own eyes. Real people secretly pouring sihr on doorsteps and shops entrances, thinking no one will ever find out. This is how evil works. It hides in the dark, but its effect destroyed lives in the open. And what's happened next is even more terrifying. Now watch what happened to the people who stepped on it. Now here's an example. This incident you're about to see took place in a remote village. For 3 days, a family was searching for a man who had mysteriously gone missing without a trace. No one had seen him, no one had heard of him, and his family was in deep distress. Then, on that day, something strange happened. One of the local women was walking along a quiet road when she saw this man standing completely still by the roadside, silent, motionless, not responding to anything. At first, she thought it was just a stranger. But when she looked closer, she realized it was the man who had been missing for 3 days. Now she called out to him, but he didn't speak. She touched his hand gently by trying to guide him away. And although he moved a little, he soon turned around and went right back to the same exact spot, as if something invisible was forcing him to stay there. Now shocked and afraid, she rushed back to the village and called the elders, neighbors, and even the local police. When they all come together, they witnessed something they couldn't bear believe. A man spiritually frozen and placed under control of something. Here is a footage that captured after he was found 3 days later, still stuck there.
اللهم ابطل سحر التفريق بين الأبناء وآبائهم أو سحر التفريق بين الأبناء وأمهاتهم. اللهم ابطل سحرا تسبب في مرض الأبدان أو سحرا تسبب في سقم الأجسام أو سحرا تسبب في تبلد العقول أو سحر الجنون واختلال العقول. اللهم ابطل سحرا يدعو إلى حب المعاصي والشهوات أو سحرا يدعو إلى حب اتباع الهوى والملذات.
As you've seen, when people tried to move him, he returned again and again to the same place. That's not natural, it's spiritual bondage. The jinn is holding him mentally and physically, refusing to let go. Now he was taken to the hospital, people thinking it might be mental illness. And some villagers said it might be witchcraft. I don't know what happened after that. Now Rasulullah warned us clearly about this. In a hadith reported by Abu Hurairah, the Prophet said, avoid the 7 destructive sins. And one of them he mentioned was practicing sihr. And in the Quran, Allah tells us in Surah Al-Baqarah that sihr was taught by the devils and that it causes separation between husband and wife. It brings harm, not benefit. And in Surah Al-Falaq, we are commanded to seek protection from the evil of those who blow on knots. The exact practice used in sihr. But no matter how strong the sihr, remember this, it cannot harm you without the permission of Allah. The jinn are powerless against the protection of sincere iman, daily adhkar, and trust in Allah. That's why Rasulullah taught us to recite ayatul kursi after every prayer, and before sleeping, and to read Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Nas every morning and evening, along with the full adhkar, to build a shield of light around us and our families. These are not just words, they are divine protections. And if you see strange water, clothes, knots, or powder near your home or shops, don't touch them with your bare hands. Read Ayatul Kursi and blow on water, then pour it on the item from a distance and destroy it carefully. If you feel affected, mentally unstable, constantly confused, or spiritually distant, seek Ruqyah from a trusted person and begin your own daily healing with the Quran, Tawbah, and strong du'as. Sihr cannot win if your heart is with Allah. May Allah guide us all. May Allah protect us all from evil people, evil eyes, and jealousy. May Allah safeguard us all from any hidden dangers. Stay informed and protected from sihr. May you gain knowledge and awareness from our channel. If you have more or similar videos you'd like me to explain or react to, feel free to send them my way. It's all about to warn and raise awareness. Until the next video, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.